Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. 4 a.m. here in Australia. OMG, my hair. I came all the way across the world without a comb, a brush. Hot mess. You know what? Stylist, let's talk. I keep seeing some hot messiness. Like some serious hot messiness. Like Apple Store gift card. Oh, yeah. I just got a gift card. That's exciting. Hey, guys, what's going on? Come on in the room. Stylist. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of stunting going on. Stylists posting Gucci purses and trips, ain't got a pot to piss in, no clients, nothing. I cannot. And then another thing is like stylists that are talking about they have a salon and all this different stuff, and you're running your business in the wrong business model. Like your booth rental, but then you're trying to make all these rules up as if you're like you have an employee. It's just confusion. Get clear on your business. But anyway, that's because I just heard some stuff and I was like, oh God, I'm so glad I don't have drama in my life because I cannot. But anywho, yeah, like we got to do better. Can I just tell y'all, I really have, and I don't even know why I care, because the mentality of the black hair industry sometimes it's just a bother. It's so like low. We got to do better. We got to stop living for, we have to stop settling for just enough. Like I'm going to make just enough to pay my bills. And then all these messages, oh, can I have a more discount? I'm not going to discount. Do you want somebody to ask you for a discount? Don't ask me for a discount. It's not happening. Like, I cannot. Well, can I just do it this way? No, you can come back when you're more than ready. And let me tell you something about money. Money is an energetic thing, like completely energetic. We have to do better. Like we always say we don't have the money. And I'm real good. If you send me a message and I'm nosy as hell, I'm finna go look at your Facebook profile. And yep, I see stuff and I go, mentality. Completely mentality. Money is 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 motherfucking mentality. I'm completely ranting because I just want us to do better. Like Frederick Douglass wrote about this. What the WTFF? I'm completely ranting. It's 4 a.m. here. I can't sleep. There's nothing else happening. I cannot wait to go have. Let me show you guys. Okay, first of all, I had the most. Okay, first of all, makeup on complete fleek yesterday. OMG. Completely different from today. Makeup's on complete fleek. I just can't even deal. I can't even deal. First, I was going to do it with this lipstick. You can't even see. First, I was going to do it with this lipstick, but then I put the orange. Everybody yesterday in class was like, why don't you just teach makeup? And I was like, because I just don't care enough. I just love makeup, but I guess I should teach it. But anyway, like I need you guys to see this orange lip. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it was fucking epic. And I'm completely cussing because that's really what I do all the time anyway. Let's be clear. Wow, you look beautiful. Thank you. Okay, let me show y'all my breakfast yesterday. What I love about going to Europe is I saw a live with Kat in Melbourne and I was like, is that Lakeisha? Yes, girl. That was me. I had to come because it's completely energy and I need to make sure that, okay, guys, this is my breakfast from yesterday. Completely me. I flew halfway around the world at the last minute. Yesterday, I found out that, not yesterday, what the fuck? I don't even know what week it is. The other, last week, I found out that Katrina Ruth was having an event and I was like, I'm coming. So like on Tuesday, she was like, here's the event. And it's like this coming Monday. And I just bought my ticket because you know what? Excuses are for the birds. And I want to play at a big ass level. I'm talking 6-figure months, then eventually $1 million months. And so I have to, money is just the thing, right? So every time I make more money, I realize there's a money block. And so I want to play with Katrina Ruth because she makes 6 figures a month. That's what I want to make. And so why the F wouldn't I fly around the world to figure out what my energy is around not making 6 figures a month? Because I know that I'm good at all my shit. Like I don't have to doubt my skill set or all that. Like there's a million things I could do. I absolutely know that there's an energetic block and I figured it out. So we had a VIP event and I bought so like in general, like I don't even want to play with people who don't want to play with me at that level. Like, I don't even like the fact that I already knew from an energetic standpoint that I would do whatever it takes to learn. So like when people send me messages about, my stuff and they're like, I don't even have the energy. I'm not even going to respond, because you should want to, in general. And the best part is that you can do business to where you play with the kind of people you want to play with. Like, even I never am super prepared for the big moves that I want to make, but I just fucking make them. And that's what I love about Katrina, because she totally backs up all my things that I thought was crazy. Like, even when I started business, even when I started doing hair, I got a freaking booth suite. I got a salon suite. It was huge. It was huge. I had a window salon suite and I had no fucking money. I talked my way into it and I got it. And then I had clients and I was in that mug all day long. And the end, I didn't know how I was going to pay $200 a week, because that was like way too much, but I just did it and it worked. And I rose to the occasion. And what I find is that you guys, we really rise to the fucking occasion. And if you don't, then I don't know what else, but typically you do. Like, all the moments I had eviction notices, I always pay my rent. Before I got kicked out, all the moments I thought I was going to die, here I am, I'm not dead. All the moments, I made it. Meanwhile, I was just talking to some hairstylists and I was like, I think I'm completely going to delete everything and start over because I just am so sick of the woe is me and the I don't have and the poor man mentality in the industry. And it's one of those things where culturally you feel like, well, I should be the one to teach, my people. And I'm like, at some point though, it's effing draining. Like, I cannot. Because if you don't get it, you don't get it. And I want to play with people that get it, like, completely. I want to play with people like me, even, like, period. And, it just was a reminder when I came all the way across the world to meet the one and only Katrina Ruth. Like, I want to play with badasses like myself. I'm going to continue to YouTube, but some of these things I'm teaching you guys, I'm actually rethinking. This is me completely ranting. It's 4 a.m. I can't fucking sleep. But anyway, I'm super, super, super over some of the mentalities. Hello, young lady. Bless you. More prosperity. Love your soul. Thank you. Cheryl Anderson. When you bless someone who is blessed, I get blessings. God blessings will overtake you. And so it is. Boom. Grab receive that as I continually cuss and rant. Okay. Short hair bootcamp members. How bad is this? This is so amazing. So this is like a map and it's mapping out your process. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, my people that are in short hair bootcamp, this is going to help you map out your process. And then this is about how to have a power consultation. And it just has all these things that you can kind of keep on your phone or your iPad. So when you're doing hair, you can look at like a cheat sheet, essentially. And this is going to help you be consistent in your business. I'm super fired up to get this to you guys. Isn't this epic? I think this is epic. I don't know if you guys can actually see it, but it says power consult because I teach you guys about how to have a power consult. So you'll see those videos releasing. But it's all about having a power consultation and all the things you need to be doing and being so that you can make sure when the client sits in the chair, they're like, you like literally nail it. It talks about what you need to do at the shampoo bar and all the things you need to pay attention to. These are super insanely powerful. It's going to be fun because I'm going to start doing these little maps for that product. That product is easy. But some of these other stuff I'm doing, I'm like, I'm nipping it in the bud. I'm just pulling the plug on the products because I'm just over the mentality. It's draining and I need to do something else. One of the things I realized being halfway around the world. Anyway, what are you guys up to? Wow, you look beautiful. Oh, on the picture. Thank you. Got to do better, people. Indeed. Like, so I just want to tell you guys to just search your own soul and be like, am I just feeding myself bullshit right now? Am I living the woe is me, like, can't have it all bullshit stuff? Let me know when you're back in LA now. Oh, good. Regan. Another $1 million a month person. And sometimes you think, oh my God, I can't even fathom, like I can't even, but That's a lie too. Like you can, like we all can. We can have whatever we want. And it's all about our mindset, everything to do with our minds, people. Everything to do with our minds. I just wanted to get on and see what you guys were up to. Completely have no conversation, particularly around anything. It's 4:32 a.m. and I can't wait to go have this, whatever this is called, this egg salmon thing. Oh my gosh, this is how it comes on the plate. And I cannot wait to eat that. They open at 7:30 and I'll be there bright and early with 2 coffees. And I'm probably going to take a tour. I don't even know when I'm leaving this country. I'm going to look at flights and figure it out. But what are you guys up to today? Someone please tell me. What time is it there? Let me see. You guys, oh, it's 1 p.m. in Dallas. It's 11 a.m. in LA. Wow. So yeah, if I had to title this live stream, it's like you have to be obsessed with your mind, because your mind is going to give you your reality. So like, if you don't like your reality, it has everything to do with what you're thinking. And that's the stuff that people just for some reason don't want to like think about and do. I flew halfway around the world for a 1-day event / class because I just like to continually upgrade my mind. It's just that important. 2:32 on the East Coast. Whoop, whoop. So what are you guys up to? Any questions? Let's do some Q&A. Are you guys just going to stare? All these people on here. Are you guys just going to stare at me in my pajamas in my bed? Or are you going to talk to me? Talk to me. Okay, phone plugged up. Computer. Stay the course. God sent you. Stay bold. I'm in Starbucks in Oak Park, Illinois. I'm getting my iced green tea with lemonade. So I saw Starbucks here and I did not get anything. I saw Krispy Kremes too and I didn't get anything. And I've been trying to eat what oh my God, you guys, I had a steak last night. Ugh, that steak was amazing. Amazing. North Carolina update, please. Oh yeah. Let me look at the tickets. Let me just book that. Supposed to go to Barbados right after North Carolina. North. Well, here's the deal. I haven't booked my tickets because I don't play with storms. So I'm like, I don't really know what the storm stuff is doing. And I don't travel to chaos. I cannot. Rivers rising as storm pushes away. Okay, what's the storm situation about, guys, who are in North Carolina? So if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh, it's over. Okay. You guys, I don't watch the news on purpose because I just cannot be bothered with the negative, perpetuate, murdery, the world is going to end type of situation. I cannot. I met some amazing people. Of course, the people at the Katrina Ruth event were, my face is ashy. The people at the Katrina Ruth event were, of course, soulmate tribe. Like we totally all get each other. I just felt like I was at home. It was amazing with people that I've never met from all the way on the other side of the world. 1:35 here in the Midwest. So that's exciting. So I should do more live events. My last live event was amazing. They literally, nobody wanted to leave. I was like, why am I not doing it? Because I got in my head and I wanted it to be all Mariah Carey style. That's really what happened. Let's be honest. But Cherie says she's at work. My last CEO Stylist event, well, it was the only one I had. And then I had like a 1-day event, like very much like what Kat did yesterday, which was epic. Which I had it for the same price, which is funny. So I think I should do more of that because I like the small groups, super, super detailed. So maybe I think I'm just going to do a shit ton of live events. I'm going to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z, just all over, just booking everywhere. Girls who talk, and they go with the first ones who try and put on. Gigi is crazy. She just sent me a meme that says girls who talk shit about makeup are the first ones who try and put it on when they're home alone and can never get their wing liner right. You mad or nah? That's funny. So yeah, at the event, they were like, why don't you just do makeup videos? I'm like, I don't know. I guess I should do more makeup videos. Stay the course. Oh gosh. I don't know. I mean, I'm naturally going to always be ranting about something that is actually helpful to you because that's just who I am. I get frustrated and then I just turn on the camera and I just want to rant. Would your live events only be for stylists? Nope. Nope. My tribe is like, I have a whole lot of entrepreneurs now. And my real obsession is business as a whole. Like yesterday when I was sitting in the coffee shop, I was completely obsessed with the way the coffee shop ran. I was all like, it took everything in me not to get behind them and say, now, who's the owner? Who's the manager? Who's doing the shifts? How do you get your customers? Like literally, I was so into process and how things work. I love to learn how and why businesses work. That's what I do in my free time. And then I'm just naturally a marketer. I'm naturally good at selling because anything I believe in, it's not a sale. It's just because you should get it because I know it. I believe it in my core and soul. So I always teach that. And everything that I learned about business, I learned business from reading business books and I applied it to my hair salon business, which was successful, which is what I applied to anything else that I do. So I study business and I used to shy from that because other people will tell me that. And it's like, no, I just love business and that's it. The end. And I teach from definitely all my epic ass fails. Hey, Pilar, what's up, boo? I teach from all my epic fails in business and the things that I just wish people would have told me, you know? So if you're selling something, like the rule is the rule is the rule, no matter what you're selling, you know what I mean? And business has everything to do with mindset, which I'm equally obsessed about, which I literally spend most of my day working on my inner game so that I can have quantum leaps that other people don't have. And from where I'm from, like I just keep trying to grow out of the habits and the mindset of my background, which is interesting, which I think that's why I first started trying to talk to the beauty industry because like culturally, there were just so many rules I had to break that were ingrained in my DNA, you know, like the struggle, being from the South, being Black, you know, all of that is people don't want to talk about that, but that's the reality. Like if you grew up broke in the South, then there's like all this mindset shit that you have to break. And it's funny, even if you didn't grow up broke and Black in the South, like in general, there's mindset things because a lot of business people talk to me about how the fact that I can just get on here and just talk to the screen, which is kind of crazy when most people are scared to be seen. Meanwhile, I'm in a big t-shirt, barefoot, no makeup, completely a hot mess. And completely fine and safe. And if I wanted to sell something right now, I could, and it will sell. And has nothing to do with the fact that I'm in the bed at 4 a.m. in another city, right? And so what I learned is that most business owners are struggling, and including myself, you struggle at different levels. That's what I literally flew to be with Katrina. I'm going to work with Regan because they play the way I want to play. And that's why I work with Lisa Nichols. Because the money isn't the thing. It's like getting to the 6-figure a month, like that. I have a sabotage around just, even though I make money, right? So I was like, there's always going to be, and it's the same work. The cool thing about like what Regan showed me is that Regan Hillier, Google her. I'm so happy to have caught you. Hey, Eli. So you guys can ask me anything, by the way. This is a complete ask me anything. Don't just watch Talk to Me rant 4 a.m. in the morning. And where am I? I'm in Australia. I was about to say Barcelona, which is my soulmate place. Anyway, but yeah, the cool thing that I learned firsthand from Regan is that like she's done so much more soul work than I have. And the work that she does energetically is the same work that I have to do to get where she is, which is amazing because it's inspiring. I just got to keep doing the work. And the thing is, what's different, very much like how clients, like in my class that I have, which teaches you how to do short hair, the process that I do is the same on everyone, but it's different with everyone because everyone is different. But the process is the same, but the person makes it different. So like the process is the same in your business, but the business, the way you do business, like the type of business you have may be different, but the process is pretty much the same. And the process is the same with your mental game in order to progress and up level in anything, love, fitness, everything. The process is the same, but because everybody's individual worlds are different, then you got just your work is like that. Does that make sense, guys? So like, it's exciting to play with multimillionaires because I know that I am one, right? And even though I haven't physically manifested, I know the process to get where they are is the same process that got me to six figures, that got me to, you know, everything. So it's just the work. Glad you're here. Glad to hear your events will be for all. Thank you. You know, it took me a long time to make that decision. And then I was like, it's very much why I love Katrina Ruth, because it's like, just do what your soul wants you to do. Anybody can come to my shit. I'm going to be singing and teaching everything I know and pouring out my soul. You will grow as a result of it, period. You will literally want to up-level everything in your life, and that is all. So that's it. I don't know what I would call the event, though. Maybe still the CEO stylist, because a stylist is someone who designs, and I think you should CEO your life in general. And you should design your fucking life the way you want it. Like, I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment in Australia for no particular reason. I literally could be on a plane. I could have booked the flight yesterday and just immediately went back home. And I'm just like, I think I'll stay and just explore the city, do a tour. Go ahead, Eli. Rhonda says you're awesome. Thank you. So are you. I'm only a reflection of you. How many days of classes that you have there? Just one. It's over. I literally flew halfway around the world. Here's what's beautiful about life. Like, I flew to Australia at the last minute. I found out on a Tuesday, and then I booked my flight and bought the class. I paid to be here, which was also another thing because I work so much sometimes, like at events, and I'm always the entertainment and all that kind of stuff. It felt really good to just be Lakeisha, the student, and just talk about up-leveling myself and have access to Katrina. She was so down to earth. And I was so like, just like, tell me more, tell me more. And she completely just, I get her. I'm like, oh my God, I love her. Because not because it's her, it's the fact that everything she is allows me to be a better me. She's, you know, sometimes you go to church and they try to make you like, they try to make the pastor be the thing. Like, so many people go to church and like, my pastor this, like, but you can tell that they love the pastor and they're not even like talking to God when they go home. They don't even like pray. You know, they don't even really believe their own spirituality. They believe the man. And it's like, what I love about her is that she makes you deal with your own soul, your own spirit. And that's brilliant because you wouldn't want a leader that teaches you everything. Like they said, sometimes if you think about, somebody said this before, unless you go into like the middle of the hood, Eli, totally fine. Like you could do house calls. The lady who started that now, $50 million blow dry business started by going house to house mobily. There's so many mobile apps that are hairdressers. I mean, don't go to like, you know, the hood. You'd have to serve a certain type of clientele, but you get to decide who it is. You get to own it. You get to, you know, speak to them and boom, it's done. You just got to do the work. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, like if you're like, I was just thinking, I was watching a documentary about like our historical leaders who have been profound. Like you want to make sure that the leader, I think like I should always be teaching you guys how to think, because if I die tomorrow, if you only followed me and not, if I wasn't teaching you and equipping you how to think, that doesn't make any sense. Because then my message really wouldn't be carried out, or would it? I don't know. Just my thoughts. I understand I'm process oriented. I'm an engineer turned bariatric coach. I wanted to come see you at some of your meetups in Dallas. I live out there, but I figured it was for you. No, actually what's funny is a lot of people totally makes sense. I kept trying to fit this mold of stylists, and I laugh because most stylists, I'm not trying to be funny, but most stylists, you guys, I get so irritated with the mentality that I don't even want to be bothered. Because, and although I'm still here and I'm totally open and available to my soulmate tribe stylist people, which are you guys watching this, But I realized that I'm just me, and anyone who aligns with what I'm talking about, you shall come. Yes, we must know how to think, what to observe, and how to respond. You should observe everything and make your own. I've always innately done that. When I was a child, I would see people saying stuff and giving me rules, and I used to be like, you probably did it too. But when I was a child, I would listen to the rules, and I would be like, this doesn't feel, nope. And I was wrong about some of them, right? And then I got the lesson. So like, and it's all necessary. Y'all hear me talk about church all the time because I think it's funny that we're so stuck in like these religious things. But in general, y'all know I love God, and I totally believe that you need to have a spiritual connection, or else you're just going to be the next churchy person following a rule and having no manifestation of God. God is success. God is desire. God is intuition. God is fulfillment. God is abundant. And so I like, why go to a church where you have them old benches and dirty carpet? At some point you need to like be growing. They have a building fund that never grows. Like, I don't understand you. There's never been a building, none of that nonsense, but everything else. Stay. Let me see. Hello there. Hey, Johanna. How do work on build yourself clientele working on commission when the salon owner wants you to help build a salon? So I think it's mental. So like when I used to work, even in beauty school, a lot of times when I was in beauty school, I remember my peers would say, why would we build up the salon at the beauty school instead of building up ourselves? But there's a time to learn and assist an apprentice, and there's a skill set that you acquire from building underneath their roof. And so once you understand that, I'm going to give yourself like 2 years or something, right? And build the F out of them, because you're only building you. The skill set to build that chair is the same skill set that you'll walk away with. They can never take from you. And so, and the cool thing is that when you are just completely you, because you are the brand, people connect with you. So when you super serve and you super be like completely you, even under someone else's roof, when you decide that it's time for you to elevate and move on, you're going to have a percentage of those people go with you. Also, when you decide that this is the time that I'm going to move on, you can prepare and grow to that. So you can already start building a name for yourself on social media, even under another roof. And like when you move, your social following will still be there. Nobody can take that from you. So I think it's a mindset shift. If you desire to be there for now, give yourself a timeline and go crazy building. You're still branding yourself. Even if I say, oh, now guys, I work for, like, for example, if I were to actually work for Lisa Nichols, for example, just an example, I still would be me. And when I decided to move on, you would follow me. A percentage of those people are just going to follow me because that's just the way that it goes. And it doesn't take anything away from me building the Lisa Nichols brand. Because the fact that I was associated with her brand is what also helps me as well. So I think it's mental, just understanding that, like, this is great. I have all the resources here. Like, if I'm going to choose to work here, the blessing is that I don't have to buy the products, yada, yada, yada. And it gives you an opportunity to do business without stress because there's commission and you know your numbers. So you get to play the numbers game and get really good at that. So by the time you get out on your own, you've picked up sales skills, number skills, management. You're doing all of that. And so it's just a mindset shift if you desire to work there. If you don't, go fucking do it by yourself. Me, I didn't. Oops, sorry, y'all. Saw my tail. I never wanted commission because I don't want to cap on my money. And I know I'm a good salesperson. I love what I did. I believed in what I did. So I just took the risk. Again, I started doing hair. I rented a suite before I had the money, but I knew I wasn't going to not have the money. And I knew that at a DNA cellular level. So I just showed the F up. I did whatever it took. I stood on outside in Texas heat, sweating like a motherfucker, right? And I just made sure everybody knew that I did hair and I trusted that they would show up. And I always, even if I just made rent for the week, I still made it. And I just kept on growing. And so that's it. Okay, let me see what else. Will you ever come to Michigan? Yes. I'm thinking about doing hair in people's homes. Totally. So I'm creating a product that's going to actually support that. So I'm totally for doing hair at home. Nobody wants to go to a salon all the time. I'm so for the salons, but I also know that I made a shit ton of money doing hair in my house in LA. And people loved it and they preferred it. And I did high-end clients. So let me see. Thank you. I was super paranoid about this. Oh, no. You making it. It's mental. It's always mental. Guys, we always freak out about stuff more than we really need to. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Like, even like when me coming over here, so random. And one thing I laughed at is because the traditional coaches that I've trained from, they have everything so planned out. And I'm a Scorpio and I'm random and I don't like planning stuff because I like to go with my soul and my gut. And I plan stuff to a certain extent. There are certain things I love structure about. And you guys, which I think it's funny because I'm very weird brained. Like I'm completely random, but I'm also completely structured. But when it comes to like, yesterday, Katrina was talking about at the VIP day, for those of you who are just joining, I see you guys jumping on. The VIP day was called Soul Shifts and Money Making Day, right? And it was all about everything. But anyway, she was talking about how she used to try to like meet these timelines to release her classes. Like she would sell a class and then the timeline, she would always mess up the timelines. And I'm like, oh my God, I do the same thing because something always comes up when I want to teach. And what I love about her, I've spent so much money with her each year, like last year and this year. And I always buy her stuff and I'm completely unattached to when she actually delivers. She's going to deliver it like within a certain time frame, but I always love to just watch the replay. And if I catch it live, great. But the fact that she's built her whole business that way, I was like, oh my God, I'm such a unicorn and there's hope for me. Because you just can't be perfect and you can't be paranoid about like super stuff. Like you just got to go with what really, really, really flows. Yes, we must know how to think, what to observe, and how to respond. So for sure. LOL, bariatric is weight loss surgery. You had to look like, what is that? Oh, because I couldn't read it. Yeah, no, I know it is. I couldn't read it. So I was kind of like going, my brain, when I read the word, I was like, bariatric. I love your personality and mindset. Thank you. Is it Suvion? No. Suvan, maybe. Maybe Suvan. Tell me if I said it right. Yes, I have been raised the church the same way. ADH says win. Win what? Jada says thank you. You're welcome. Eli says, God help me to get a part-time job today. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to build my business at the same time. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I will wing it. I have 3 days dedicated to working in the business and 3 days dedicated to work. I'm also part-time in college. Hustler, hustler, hustler. What's your part-time job? How did you wash their hair? I work from home. Oh, the kitchen sink. Let's be clear. The kitchen sink. And people, I'm talking high-level women, like one of the top people in the medical industry was completely fine with the kitchen sink. And they preferred it. They literally was like, I love this so much better. Now, I did serve them on a first-class level. So I think you got to just know your people. And it's all about how you make people feel. You know what I mean? Like when they walked in, I act like they were at the Taj Mahal. So even if you had like a little shabby apartment and you feel like, oh my God, my house is not good enough, whatever, that's all mental. Because when people come in, how do you make them feel? Like, is it spotless? I don't care what it looks like. It needs to be spotless. And then you need to treat them like royalty. Treat them like you would if Beyonce came and sat in your chair. Every single person matters. Every single person gets VIP royal treatment. The end. And they're going to pay you in return all the time. There are portable. I tried so many portable shampoo bowls. Jesus Christ. And that's what made me go back to the sink because I would be washing hair and then the bowl disconnected. I bought the Wash Me Go. I bought the Asian Chinese ones, the ones that are on Amazon. Try them. Maybe they'll work for you. But for me, it was more of a hassle to where we just started going back to the kitchen sink. That's why I'm developing my product. Cat's out the bag. It's almost done. I just tested it out before I flew to Australia. It's almost done. Spending a shit ton of money to make this product so people can comfortably do hair from home. Lord, it's such a mental journey. It's crazy how being you completely authentic takes such mental work. Yeah, because we're programmed. Oh my gosh, we're so programmed to sit quietly, to not do this and not do this. And, then our family, depending on how you grew up, like a lot of my friends, they have families who put all this other pressure on them to like my family didn't pressure me. My mom pressured me about college, but me, I was like, girl, please. I wasn't that serious. It wasn't that serious for me. But like in general, some people, they're blackballed if they don't follow a certain particular path. And meanwhile, it completely destroys their soul. Pronounced Sovan. Ooh, that's beautiful. Very beautiful name. Sovan. Hello, my name is Sovan. I love that. I love it. I love it. Sounds exotic. Sounds like some fine wine. I'll have a glass of Savon, please. Thanks. Okay. Telephone sales. Good. You can work on your sales skills. Boom. Apply those to your business as well when you're part-time. Jesse Dream says, thank you. I was a little anxious. Don't be anxious. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited too. Yay. LOL. Thanks, love. You're welcome. Would you visit London? Yeah. The last time I was in London, people were so grumpy. I was like, Jesus Christ, you people need to calm down. I'm totally blackballed by my grandma. Oh, girl. They'll get over it. My daddy always says, because my daddy and them used to blackball me too. They're like, oh, you're Jezebel. You've run away from the church. And now they're like, oh, look at my daughter. She's successful. She sings the secular music. And she does these things. And I think it's hilarious because it was such a sin. So yeah, just mind you. Like, you really got to mind your business. Like, literally mind your business. So much so that people literally, like, it's just, when you mind your business, magic happens. And it's hurtful because, like, I'm not like emotionally, I still feel my family does stuff and says stuff that hurts my feelings. I was crying the other day. Not really crying, but like, I definitely was pissed because I didn't give a certain family member like money like I normally do. You know, they were treating me like shit after all the things that I've done for them. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh, get over it. They don't even understand. It doesn't even matter. They don't mean it. They don't understand. So whatever. So I definitely snapped out of that within like 5 minutes. But my feelings were hurt because I was like, wow, is that what's happening here? But I have to feel that and just push through, you know, and just understand that I'm just not available to be a freaking ATM for people. That's not cool. I don't work hard so I can just hand out money to people who choose to live and do what they're doing. It's one thing when you're unaware. It's another thing when you're just choosing to struggle. I'm not going to just keep pouring into your struggle pot. Like, nah. I'm not at that place. I need to build myself. And the more I build myself, then I can come back and help you. But right now, no. I'm totally investing in my products. I'm totally investing in my tax bill. Let me not give that energy to my tax bill. And I'm totally investing in me. Like, more massages, more fun. Like, all of the things. More travel. I mean, I'm in Australia. So, completely about me. I can totally relate to the ATM thing. Yeah, like, and then we trying to give people stuff we ain't got. Like, no. No, if I don't have it 10 times, I'm not giving it to you. And even if I have it then, I'm still looking at you like this. So, F that. I love you guys so much. We're almost at 24,000 subscribers. Could you guys please subscribe and make sure that you are turned on the notifications and let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. I mean, ultimately, I just post whatever I feel like posting. That's why I love you guys, because you guys are here with the fact that I post with whatever I feel like posting. My dream is traveling all over. Done. That was always my dream. I literally have a thing at my mom's house, which is my same room that I grew up in, right? I have a plaque. When I was a child, I went somewhere and this thing told me that I was going to be traveling everywhere. And even when I was little, everybody would invite me on trips. Like the church ladies would go do these like mission trips and stuff, and they would take me. I would be gone every other weekend. It was just like that. My mom got to the point where she was like, this is getting ridiculous that you just never are home. And I was like, because I'm worldwide, darling. Even though I was only going to like Mississippi and Alabama and like, but in my mind, I was traveling the world. And that was just done. And so any opportunity that I've gotten to travel, when I first won the contest with L'Oreal, when I won that contest, my mind was blown because the whole thing of the contest was that you go to a different state every week for 6 months and you go to multiple cities. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I don't even know where I'm going. It was completely out of my comfort zone. I was the only Black person. So I was just, and everything else was different. You know, you come from just a different culture and you just dropped. And I was like, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Best thing I could have done. And then from there, it was like, okay, I travel all over the US. Now it's time to leave the country. So any chance I get to leave the country, I'm out of here. Like passport, boom, done. I'm coming. And it's not that expensive. Guys, my flight here was $800. Big whoop. Now my flight going back, I've been looking because I think I want to fly business class. So it's going to be like $3,000. But in general, you don't have to spend that. I can still buy the $800 flight back. The flight going back is like $900, $800. Big whoop. I haven't bought the ticket yet because I'm trying to find out like what I want to do with my ticket. Like, do I want to spend $3,000? Do I want to like just like not and just, you know, fly regular? But in general, it's just not that expensive. And my hotel every night is like, I think, I don't know. I haven't looked, but I know it's not that expensive. It's $100 and something a night. So, and I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. So if you have a travel buddy, you could totally you'll be splitting this, and you guys could pay $100 a night and stay somewhere super fabulous. Each pay $100, stay somewhere fabulous, get an apartment, explore the city. So it's not hard to do this. You just have to see things differently. Even I'm going to Barbados and North Carolina, maybe North Carolina. But I mean, the flight to Barbados, who knows? I haven't bought the ticket yet. But again, and that's next week. It's the 24th. Oh shit, that's like in a couple days. I need to buy my ticket. Barbados, that's how they say Barbados. I'm from Barbados. Totally ready to be out the country again and just be everywhere. That's one of my childhood dreams, to be internationally known in the entertainment industry and travel the world. I accompany family, friends on trips as well. Done. Like, see, it is already done. I used to always say I was international. Now it's done. I have even my people, you guys are international. I reach all kinds of countries. And it always blows my mind. Like, the most craziest countries I would never even imagine, I reach them and they reach out to me. Kenya and Israel and I always get this wrong. Bulgaria, I always say it wrong, but like the most random places. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm only going to grow. I'm holding the space. You just have to have crazy, wild dreams. See it as done and then act in alignment with it now. Like, because it's already done, what would you be doing today? Would you be actually working that job that you're doing, or would you just totally just go all in and do this thing over here? It goes against everything that everybody teaches. And so that's why we're all effed up in the brain, because we're fighting our soul desires versus like what the world is teaching. And you guys know I'm a conspiracist, completely believe that the government has set it up this way so that they can just keep taking taxes. Okay, let me change the camera so I don't like flash you guys when I get out the bed. Okay. Because my stomach is growling. So I'm going to go in here and get, ooh, it's dark. Hold on. Hold, please. I mean, look, I have like a whole little kitchen. So much better than a hotel. Kitchen and fridge. I could literally just like have a house party. I think I'm going to go to Target and cook and have dinner. I think I'm just probably going to stay here for the week. Because like, how amazing is it to be in Australia and be chilling, watching TV and eating? Do you guys know that the proper way to peel a banana is like from here? And you like go like this. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Who knew this? Anyway. I hate these little things on bananas. I quit my job to start my business. I'm a job quitter. I never recommend it because if you're not a gangster go-getter, you're going to be panicking and you're going to like be like, I knew that's why it didn't work. Totally not true. It didn't work because you just started panicking. So I'm also for people who do side hustles until they can, because I know that everybody just can't go. Me, I'll quit in a heartbeat. Like literally, I've been thinking about, I just told y'all before at the beginning of this live stream. And I actually tell you guys quite often that I quit because I just get frustrated, but that has nothing. That's just me being moody. But in general, I've been thinking about like deleting my entire email list and starting over with people who only speak my language. Nobody else. Yeah, I think I'm going to send an email and say, if you don't open this email for no particular reason, other than you open my emails, then consider it yourself deleted. The Lord was showing me these things after we have connected. I have had dreams of going to the same subdivision to my house or going to a hotel paying big money for the rooms or being escorted by limo now as I look back at my life. I'm starting to understand why. All right, boo. Well, please don't delete me. Well, once I delete everything, if you like, the reason why I'm not scared to do that, because if you truly follow me on social media, you'll be like, I'm back, bitch. You'll be back on the email list. Here, I'm back. And I'll be like, hey, girl. True soulmate. Everyone else, go away. You have to be willing to start over. For real. Like, are you willing to start over if you've just created some things that you no longer like, you're just not, you don't want to do anymore? Shit, I do that all the time. When I was working corporate, I quit. Because I was like, this is not me. And it's ripping my soul out every single day. I'm going crazy. And then I was sitting at my desk one day and I was like, why am I sitting at this desk? As if this little old check means my life. No. And I had a boyfriend. I was like, if you ain't paying my bills, something is wrong anyway. So you're going to take over these bills real quick so I quit this job. He was like, okay. Because I'm telling you something, laying up, I can't lay up and be struggling. Not in my DNA. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. So anyway, I just quit and I went to beauty school. And then I got a part-time job doing like karaoke and stuff and music because I love it. So it was perfect because I don't want to just depend on some man's money, right? But I definitely needed him to like pay my bills and make sure I'm straight until I got it together, which was very quickly because I don't like depending on people. But I quit. I just quit. I was like, why am I sitting here complaining about my job as if someone had a gun to my head? F this job. So then I just quit. So then I went to beauty school because I didn't know what else to do. And I was out of that abusive relationship. I shouldn't even had a boyfriend. I just got out of an abusive relationship. And I met this guy and really actually it was perfect because we clinged to each other. He was just coming out of a relationship and I was just coming out of a relationship. So we just kind of like nursed each other back to love and it worked. But I was depleted. I was depressed. I was broke as fuck, like in the negative all the time. And I started beauty school just completely depressed. Like I had a relationship. Mentally, I wasn't even really present. Like I was just battered. Like I was literally coming out of a bad situation. And so I was in beauty school, just broke down, like literally up in there looking like death. I went to the Dollar General and I bought like these sweatsuits because they said you have to wear all black. So I went to the dollar store and I bought like these man sweatsuits. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to wear these sweatsuits and just sit up in this school because they can't tell me nothing about hair because I already know how to do hair. That's how the attitude I had. And then this lady was like, get it together. Like she just pulled me to the side. And she was like, you need to put on some makeup. You look a mess. Like what in the world? And I was a mess. I was drinking like crazy, working in karaoke clubs at night, singing in the bands, like just doing all of that, getting by, but definitely depressed. And so when I changed my mind, my entire life changed. And the funny thing is when I started doing my makeup, that's when my life changed. Because I just think that when you do your makeup, you're thinking, like you're looking at yourself and you have to fall in love with yourself or else you're going to do your makeup every time and just talk about how much you hate this and hate that and you need a nose job. That's kind of sad because women do that. But for me, it was like doing my makeup made me just kind of look at myself because I just gotten to the point where I didn't even consider myself of value and I didn't even know that. Like I was just going with the flow, going to school, going to work, going with the flow. Totally don't care what I look like. Because what am I saying to myself? I'm not worthy, right? And I didn't even know that. And so, yeah, when I started doing my makeup, I started feeling better. Like, oh, I am cute. And if I think I'm cute, then I think I'm good enough. And I think I'm good enough, then that means, okay, I'm in school. Well, I need to pay attention because I think I'm good enough to actually get out of here and have a business. So then I get out and my shit takes off and success happens because I changed my mind. And it's everything to do with I started doing my outer work, but I also was doing my inner work. I started searching these books and stuff. But when she pulled me to the side, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I am a mess. And I didn't like it because I was like, nobody has to wear makeup. Fuck makeup. I'm natural. Looking like a little crackhead. That's exactly what I was looking like. Talking about success. Like you look like a crackhead. So then I realized I needed to be what my clients wanted to see. Like I needed to, not that you need to, because sometimes people think, because a lot of times people say, okay, you should be a model, yada, yada, yada. Not an effing model. I get it, but I'm not, you know, and I never wore makeup because I didn't like the attention that it actually brought to me, because then everybody starts like, you know, whatever. And I had to take me a long time to even get comfortable with that. But anyway, people always think that when I'm talking about makeup, it's because I want you to be like a Kim Kardashian. No, it's because when you put on makeup, you're saying to the world that I'm valuable. I think that I'm worth going a little extra. I care about myself. I care about my presentation, my business. Like people are going to look at you differently because you decided to show up. I mean, first of all, if I thought that makeup was just a thing from a superficial perspective, I would never come on to this in a pajama shirt, eating a banana. I don't even have my nails. Oh God, I should fly back just to get my nails done. Like I can't even deal. I'm so not with my nails looking like this. Maybe I should Google nail techs in Melbourne. Okay. Oh my God, complete ADD. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Going the extra mile about how you look states that you are ready to receive, that you care enough, that you are valuable, and you are going to value the other person. That's why I'm doing my class, Glam You 2.0. Did you guys see it? Like, you got to get your shit together, girl. You got to be looking good. It's a vibrational thing. What are you attracting? If you look like hell, you're going to attract hell. That's for sure. Oh my God, corporate, that's how I feel. Corporate drained the F out of me. That's why I don't do meetings and stuff. People say, you should do this meeting. And I'm like, if a meeting is required, I'm not coming. I'm not doing nothing I don't want to do. And meetings, like, what are we talking about? I hate long drawn out. That's why I don't like a lot of partnerships with companies and stuff, because they want to have these meetings after meetings after meetings. Oh, fuck. Just say what we're going to do and be done. We got 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes of my attention, even though I rant for an hour all the time. But it's about everything that I want to do, and it completely fills me up. Versus like, if I got to go sit in like a corporate meeting, I don't care about these rules and things. That's just stupid. And people, sometimes I think they just want to be extra. They want to give you all these procedures. And it's like, you could have told me that whole page in 5 seconds. So yeah, corporate drained the life out of me. And so I just quit. If you got the balls to quit, you got to have the balls to back it up. Whatever that looks like for you. The end. Everything and everyone for a reason. Exactly. How many years did it take you to get to where you wanted to be in your business? I would say 2. And I had the first year in business. I believe everything should be rapid growth. I mean, I just believe you can have rapid growth in everything. So that's why I'm in fucking Australia, because I just believe in rapid growth. And so, but in my business, when I first got out of beauty school, the first time like I started taking clients, I made $800. Like I was so excited. I was like, holy cow. Now, I did a ton of hair and I was doing like 2 for $75 and all this kind of stuff. I was doing a bunch of crazy stuff just because I just needed money. Okay, the level of ash in Australia is unreal. Look at this ashiness. Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Okay, so yeah, so I made $800, and when I did that, it was like something shifted, because I was like, if I can do that in a day, like what? So that's why I was like, I'm going to be a professional, and I can do this because I know I can do hair, even though I only knew a couple things. And every time somebody sat down, I was like, fuck, am I going to be able to, like, when they started getting really specific and asking for stuff, I started like panicking. I was like, oh God, is she going to like it? She's going to like it because she has to, because I'm not giving her money back. But, oh, my honey's calling me. I'm going to call him back. But, hold on. Call you back. I love Apple. If you don't have Apple product, don't even call me, because you need to be able to text me over Wi-Fi. So, yeah. I left corporate, went to beauty school, changed my mind, changed my image, and literally changed my life. I got out of school. I realized that if it was to be, it was up to me. And because of the way that because of the transition that my beauty director at my school, she saw me walk in depressed and leave completely fired up about life. She nominated me within the year of me exiting beauty school. She nominated me for the contest with L'Oreal. I win, and then they took me for a year and traveled me all over the United States and literally taught me the entire beauty industry in 6 months, and then kept me around because they were like, fuck, you're amazing, we want to hire you. But then they had rules, and I was like, I don't do rules, and then that didn't work. But in general, like, I'm super forever grateful for Matrix because they literally gave me everything that people don't get in 20 years of being in the industry. And then I came back and I was just obsessed with business. Like, cause I was like, oh God, I just saw how the whole business is ran, like the entire thing, like the products and everything. Everything. I saw everything. And I was like, people have no clue that this is available. So even if you don't want to do hair, there's a million other jobs that you can be really successful at. And so I was very passionate about sharing that message. But then nobody wanted to buy things because I don't know. I mean, I think it was just kind of early on. Now it's like a thing to have classes and stuff, but I was trying to do that back then. And so I started back doing hair, but instantly started making money. And I built my business from nothing to, because when I came back, I didn't have a salon or anything because I gave up everything to take the tour with Matrix. And so again, coming back to nothing, but my experience, which was everything, I started from scratch. And I did the same thing. And I teach this in all my stuff. Go outside and just blast, make sure everybody knows you on the block, period. And it's just the mentality that people can't wrap their brains around. And it's what you do with any business. Like, even with what I do right now, my block is the internet. So I'm on this mug all day, every day, because that's just what I do. Literally, I just had a flash idea, like, you should buy a beach house. That was random because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I would love if this was a beach view. And it was just like this amazing, cute apartment loft with a beach view, even though I just leased a place in LA. Anyway, something's flying around. But yeah, so I built it. So I had to start over again, coming from Matrix. And so from Matrix, going back home, the YouTube had kind of kicked off. So I had all these people also coming from YouTube. So I did a mixture of going to happy hours, passing out my business cards. And this time I went to happy hours, I was completely embodying who I wanted to serve. So I consider myself a businesswoman, not just a hairdresser. I spoke with businesswomen and I carried myself as if I was on those clients' levels. So like there were medical people and nurses and doctors, and those are the people that I wanted to service. And so I just would go and mingle with them at happy hours and like, you know, whatever. And so my clientele grew, and then I made that a 6-figure business and was making so much money and got a big house and was helping my parents pay their mortgage and not lose their house and all this stuff. And then I was just completely emotionally drained. And so then I moved to LA, and then I had nothing again. So I'm very comfortable with not having literally $0 and then building it right back up. And it has everything to do with why I flew to Australia, because I was like, how do you make so much money and then you still have nothing really to show for it? Like, what is that energetically? And that's what I wanted to wrap my mind around. And that's what Katrina Ruth was teaching. She was like, Lakeisha, I was making $35,000 a month and I was still broke, which you can totally do. I know firsthand. So I'm like, how do you fix that? Because so making money is never the thing. I can teach you how to make money because I know how to make money. How to keep money, I had to learn the hard way. And I still keep running into energetic blocks. And so that's why I'm always on here ranting, because what I know for sure is making money is not hard. And so if I can get you to see that shit, the new good problem you'll have is like keeping the money, investing the money, like managing the money. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, you asked me about the thing. So yeah, like, so yeah, I did that. I built it back up and I came to LA and I was like, I'm not even doing hair. I'm so over the hair industry. F that. And really, I was just being emotional. But then I was like super broke. And I was like, fuck, I got to go do hair. And so I started doing hair again. But in the meantime, I created my side hustle. So I always tell you, you can literally still have a side hustle, because I did. I started doing my classes and trying things on the internet. And I tried things before. I built 4 mobile apps. 4 mobile apps. Like when I started thinking about the fact that I built 4 mobile apps from scratch, I was like, wow. And so I built the mobile apps, but because I was trying to talk and sell them to people who didn't even understand the future and like anything I was doing, the lie that I told myself, the story that I told myself was that, you know, the mobile app industry isn't whatever. And if I had really kept with it, I would have fucking been a tech. I would totally have a tech company and not even be bothered with doing hair. But I still would always talk to hairdressers because I love beauty. I love all things beauty. And I know how to do hair so easy. I feel like it's a shame that I shouldn't teach it. So anyway, so yeah, I started making some mobile apps. I made a couple $1,000s with that. And I was like, oh, wow. But then I needed to pay my bills. So then that didn't work. So then I started teaching people how to make YouTube videos because I did go to school for broadcast editing and video. And all my clients came from YouTube. I literally built an entire business on YouTube. And so that's a class I should open back up. You guys want to take my YouTube class? That's a class I should open back up. I fucking love YouTube. So yeah, I built a whole, like all my customers literally would just come in and it was so much better because I made so many videos. When my customers came in, they literally were only asking for what I knew how to do. So it was a complete shift in the game because when random people come to your business, they're coming up with all this random stuff. But YouTube was like a barrier. So people would literally come in and they would just sit down and say, do my hair like the Halle Berry video. And I was like, holy fuck, this is amazing. So that's why I made so much money because I didn't have to do nothing. I just woke up and went to work. I marketed myself, right? But when the YouTube thing took off and I realized that people were coming from YouTube, I just started posting more YouTube videos. Who'd have thought that was the formula? And so many of you guys, if you're watching right now and you came to my YouTube boot camp and your ass have not been posting videos, shame on you. Because from a year from last year when I did the YouTube boot camp, about this time last year, actually, creepy. This time last year, I did a VIP day with me in Dallas and it was all about making YouTubes to get clients. And people paid $1,000 to be there. And they literally were like, oh, I'm still working. Crazy. If you had been posting from the time you went to my class till now, you would have customers calling you. The people who did, how customers are calling. It takes time. And then people are like, Tracy, were you in my class, girl? Because you know I'm talking about you. So look, if you were, I don't know if you were. But listen, if you had did it the way I told you to do it, and the reason is because people get so caught in their head. That's why you can't not have your mental game. Because if you had just listened to me, girl, I should whoop you. I should whoop you. Okay. So if you had to listen to me and just kept going, by now your videos would be popping up in your local search. See, sometimes we think of YouTube and we think of big YouTubers. I'm not a big YouTuber. I have 24,000 subscribers, maybe 24. Is it 24 yet? Let me look and see. Let's see. I think I'm going to create another mobile app too. I think I'm going to create one for the beauty. 23,900 subscribers. So I'm 100 people away from 24,000. So we need to make that happen. Make sure if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. For all of my soul that I pour out, just subscribe to the video. So anyway, like, if people had did what I told them to do this time, the class was that time last year. If you had did it, and I actually can see how I would even make people do even more stuff in this class, in this day. It was 1 day boot camp. There was so much really that people wanted to learn. They wanted to, like, Tracy was there. Like, we went over so many subjects. And really, I got to keep it focused because people wanted to know about their business. And I was teaching YouTube, but then people want to talk about money. And so it was like a lot of things happening. I think I should just have an event in Dallas and whoever wants to come can come and we could do all the things. And we're going to start in the morning and go until we completely burn out. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. Maybe I should do that. Let me look at the calendar. I can do it in October. I can do it the second week of October, October the 8th. Maybe I'll do October 7th and 8th. Yes, I'm in Dallas. The level of ash is just quite disturbing. But anyway, moral of the story is YouTube was the reason why my shit blew up. Once I figured it out, I just kept going. So then I get to LA and I was like, well, I wonder if I can do the same thing I did in Dallas with YouTube in LA. Seeing as how I'm broke and I just drove out here with not a pot to piss in. So, and I refused to go back to Dallas as a failure, that is. And there's no such thing as failure. I just didn't want to go back home. I wanted to be a beach bum. So I started making YouTube videos and literally within 6 months, people were coming from YouTube. Now, while I started making the YouTube videos, I still went out every week and passed out flyers. And literally a hairdresser who had been doing hair for 20 years was like, how did you come to my city and make more money and do more hair than me than I do like anytime. Like, because I don't play. Like when I set my mind to it, it's done. And I just make sure I live from the done space. Does this make sense? Make your mind to live from the done space. So because it was already done, because I decided that this YouTube thing was going to blow me up in LA, and blow me up is relative. Like it's just what I wanted. I wanted it to send me customers, right? And it's what happened. And I literally went from living in a small bedroom to renting the top floor with a jacuzzi and whatever, to renting a beach house, to renting a high rise, and living the exact way that I saw in my mind. And it just happened. And the more I worked on my mind is the reason why it happened, because I just decided to step up. Every time it was time to do something different and bigger than me, it was a decision, and I panicked and I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to be able to sustain this? And then boom, I just rose to the occasion. Every single time my life got better, bigger, and expanded. Every single time. It's the only way I've ever rolled. And I believe that it's just the way that it gets to be, because it's the way that I make my mind up, and it's the way that I roll. And it's what you can do as well. You are the CEO of your life, and you are the stylist of your life, and you completely can create the vision and design it the way that you desire. And I believe that you only should do things that you like doing. And so it is. So anyway, I hope I answered your question. That was like the long version, but yeah, like, so in general, I mean, I've only been in business for a short time, and I've literally I've done things that people in business for a long time haven't done, because I work on my mindset. That's why you have to work on your mind, because the business is going to require you to step out your comfort zone. And if you're just some freaked out control freak person, you can actually do really well to being in your comfort zone. If you watch The Profit, this one girl was a complete control freak. Her business makes like, I think, a couple $1 million a year. And she was so scared to elevate, and the business was slowing down. And it was all because she wouldn't expand her mind. And she was so afraid to fail that she would never make any moves. I think it's funny. So that attitude is what I need in my life, to be determined and just do it straight up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it's the thing in me that it's the same attitude I used to have when I snuck out the window of my parents' house. It's that same attitude. Like, am I going to regret not going to this party? Yes. Then I must sneak out the window. Am I going to regret not going to this one-day event with Katrina Ruth? Yes. Then I must fly to Australia right now and be done. Am I going to regret, dying and not having my family, not having money to bury me? Yes. So then I must have life insurance. Am I going to regret driving, getting in a car wreck, and not having full coverage for me and my family members in the car? Yes. Then I must have car insurance, completely the most top elite car insurance. Am I going to regret fill in the blank? This is the way that it lives. Good afternoon. It's so true when you decide and know that it happened. Yeah. And the whole thing is, everything is already done. Nobody has to print money for you. Nobody has to birth the man of your dreams. He's already there. And the more you change and align with the feelings and the energy of receiving that. And so like for me, I'm working on just like completely being in alignment energetically and being okay. Actually, I feel like I've always been pretty aligned with who I am. I know that I know the F I am. I've always done, but I was scared of it because it just went against a lot of the rules that people are teaching. So then I was like, let me follow the rules. And that doesn't really work for me. So there are some rules I totally believe in. Oh, I love Marcus Lemonis. Oh yeah. I don't know how to say his name, but I absolutely love him. I love that. I love shows like that. There should be more shows like that. If you don't watch The Prophet, what have you been doing with your life? The Prophet is amazing. It's a show about business, and everything he teaches you can apply to your business. So watch him as he coaches other businesses. Just take those questions that he asks them and Google it and like learn and assess your own business. You can literally do a profit and loss sheet for your own business. You can do your income and expenses. You can do your projections. You can take the marketing ideas. You can take everything that he's teaching on that show and apply it to your business. The real question is, everything's already available, and are you available to receive it? I agree. It should totally be more shows like that. Yes, Savan, because that's what people really want to. Everybody's jumping into business because we like the idea of it, but it's like, fuck, are you really sure? Like you have the discipline? I'm grateful that my family is military, because discipline is something that my family kind of like has in a DNA thing. I also think because when you grew up in the South, you had to like always serve other people, and you had to have like, there was a certain level of, you be the best, you look the best you can look, you do the best. Like that's kind of like a standard for the culture. It's called the prophet. So I think that I know that it super translates in my life, in my business. So like the minute I decided I was a business owner, I began to dress like one, talk like one, read the business books before I ever had money from a business. In beauty school, I decided that I'm a business owner. That's it. Even when I was in high school, I decided that I was a business owner. I wore pencil skirts. I didn't do backpacks. I didn't do none of that. I was very much a professional, and I got the best opportunities because I just decided that I'm a businesswoman. Like in general, right now, I want my portfolio to be so vast. I want to have a training and development company for the beauty industry that consists of mobile apps and all kind of stuff that's like high tech that gears the industry forward. It's progressive and it pushes the needle and it makes people have success, right? But the portfolio is going to be vast. There's going to be online courses, live events, mobile apps, and physical products like the product that I'm creating right now to help you do hair from home. So there'll be a vast portfolio and it'll be insanely amazing. And you've helped me a lot, Lakeisha, getting out of my comfort zone, doing hair. Yes, I would be scared to death, but can hear you say, just do it. Seriously, Sharice, seriously. What's the name of the show? The Prophet. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. I believe that I said all I can say. Make sure you go to LakeishaMichelle.com and get on my email list if you completely align with everything that we talked about. And I'm going to have something in Dallas, probably what did I just say? The 7th and 8th of October? Yeah, October 7th and 8th. I really want to do September, but that's like, I like to give people a little notice. Although I didn't have notice. I just flew to Australia at the last fucking minute. I found out on Tuesday, I flew out on a Friday, took the class on a Monday. So I also actually love working with people who just start before they're ready and who just make the necessary things happen. I'm not even a stylist. You make me want to become one. What are you? 88 Snuggles. Oh, this is your son's pro. I be kind of remembering what you guys tell me. Some of you guys tell me that you're on your like kids' YouTube channel. Is that you? Stylist money is dope boy money. Like part of me wants to open a salon and make it my own self-reality show just to show you guys how to build it from scratch. Like just to show you guys, even if it's just booth rental, but the energy and me actually having to go to work, I can't. I wouldn't be able to just travel across the world. That would just drive me nuts. But part of me wants to do it because I just want to show people. And that has everything to do with, see, I told you so. Put this banana in the trash. So guys, this, oh, you're an author. Oh yeah, everything still applies. I'm an author. To sell my book, I created an online course. I mean, that's to sell my book, but from the book content, I created an online course. My hair is growing, guys. Going from bald to having some hair. This is going to be interesting. I'll be like jacking my hair up. It's not even. Anyway. It's cute. Thank you. I like to keep it flat. I literally have no comb, no shampoo, no products. Oh, there's some tea. And there's coffee. The coffee here is insanely amazing. I'm just waiting for 7:30 so I can go to my new favorite coffee house. Good idea. Do that and let it just be positive outcomes on your show. What show? You should totally have your own reality show. You guys will be like, damn, Keisha cuss a lot. Literally, people always, real friends laugh at me because they're like, if the world knew how much you really cussed. But I tell you guys I cuss all the time. I don't cuss on this. I mean, I kind of cuss, but not the way that I cuss in real life. Like literally every other word is the F-bomb. Because I just like to cuss. And I think people who think that cussing is going to make me less of a lady is kind of crazy. I think showing your granny panty lines is less of a lady than cussing. Just my opinion. You should tell him. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty boring. I read for most of the day. I'm an avid reader. I read so fast. I'm completely studying all the time. Why are you guys laughing? Oh, because I said the panty lines. Seriously, like people say, oh, cussing it just makes you less pretty. No, that's stupid. Like I think that is so stupid. I think this is worse than cussing. You know what I'm saying? Like being in public like this is completely worse than watching someone cuss. But I also think that there's a time and place for cuss words as well, because you want to respect people. And that's why I don't cuss as much as I do on here, because I know that I do have a lot of church people and like people who just don't cuss that much. And they're old. Everybody's always older than me. Like my man, everybody older than me. All my best friends, everybody's older. So although they cuss a lot, but in general, I just try to be like a little bit respectful. But yeah. Okay, guys. Completely done. This was a great live. This has been great, guys. You guys have been so amazed. This was fun. There's so many moments in there. Actually, I should clip out and make mini videos. I wonder what class I want to do next. What class do you guys want me to teach next? Okay, before you guys go, we're all a work in progress. But I honestly don't work on not cussing. But I do work on being respectful. What class do you guys want me to teach next? What are you struggling with and you think that I can help you? Even if I can't just say it, and if I can't help you, I'm just going to tell you that I can't help you with that. Or I don't want to teach that. But before you guys go, what class do you guys want to learn? If any, is there something that you want me to relaunch? Speak to me, speak to me, speak to me. You guys are on here like crazy. Is this a great time for me to live stream on a daily basis? Makeup, okay. Kaleidoscope, what is that? Hair color? Is that hair color? Are you talking about like lightning hair? Kaleidoscope, hair colors? I don't know what that means. Self-publishing. Oh, I hired someone. I literally hired Kathy Kidd Marketing. Google her, tell her Lakeisha sent you. I hired her. I didn't do anything besides write and hand it over and send them a picture. Structured discipline. Give me more details about that, because I could totally go there. You guys know my dad's a sergeant. And my grandmother was very disciplined. Oh my God. That's where I really think my most ingrained memory is the way my grandmother told me how to like prepare my clothes for the week and like treat people right, and just watching her work. And really all of them in my family work very hard. So I just kind of get that. Relaunch YouTube videos, how to keep money we make and grow it. I literally worked with an accountant. We outlined a course. I need to hit him up because I need to finish the conversation. But we outlined a course because he is all about investments. And for me, I know my audience needs to know just getting the money organized and piling it up so that you can invest it somewhere. That's kind of where I am. So I wouldn't teach about investing particularly, but definitely making money. Yes. And keeping money, but really more so making money, because I'm still working on keeping big ass lump sums. Like I should have 6 figures in the bank right now. You know what I'm saying? So like I wouldn't just go teach that right now until I can screenshot my bank account and it has, you know, some big ass balances. How to keep the money we make. Yeah. So work-life balance. I believe in harmony, just because I don't believe you balance anything. And everybody I know that play really big in the world, it's always harmony. It's like something has to, in order to be amazing at something, you've got to give it an insane amount of time. So something else is going to be lacking, but then you've got to also know what's going to be lacking. And then how do I serve and show up in a way? Creating a platform for yourself with other people on your team. Give me more details on platform. Like putting somebody else in the spotlight. For example, if I just keep Lakeisha Michelle TV and start letting other people stream from my channel to give them publicity as well. Something like that. Is that what you mean? How to keep the money we make and grow it. Relaunch the YouTube videos. Staying motivated. Putting yourself out there on lives. Oh, live stream queen. We totally can relaunch live stream queen and the YouTube class. Maybe I'll do the YouTube class and bonus in. But live stream queen was so much. That's a lot of content. So no, it needs to be by itself. How to keep the money we make and grow it. Staying motivated, putting yourself out there online. Contracting. What does that mean? Contracting. I like the self-discipline. We could do like a boot camp. What if we did like a self-discipline oh, the kaleidoscope oil. Oh, yeah, I love that. I haven't used it in a while, though. I used it when I was bald because I needed my edges to grow back. But now that I put the relaxer, but like seriously, I didn't have any edges. They were very faint. Still kind of faint, but this is more than what used to be there. So that's kind of crazy. But now that I have a relaxer, my edges are gonna still go back. When I was natural, my edges were like super full. When I put the relaxer, it takes it away. So these are great. Okay, so the one you said was growing your hair. Have you been putting? Yeah, I haven't put it in since I got a relaxer though. So it's been like a couple weeks since I've used that oil. But I love the oil, totally. Yes, a self-discipline boot camp. And what is the result that you would like to have at the end of this boot camp? Let me know in the comments. So once you're done with the boot camp, what result are you desiring to create? So for example, some of you guys that like Tracy, you took my YouTube boot camp. You should totally do it like you got to discipline yourself to like on the habit. It's just totally just disciplining yourself. Like there's certain things that I do as a discipline, like live stream. I live stream every single day. Almost every weekday. That's the rule until something happens. But that's my rule and that's my discipline. That's my practice. And as a result of it, customers always call me. Customers always text me. Customers are always on my website. Customers are always emailing me because I just choose to be seen and I choose to use live stream to get more customers. Same thing on YouTube. I choose to post videos on YouTube because like I just know that it's what's necessary. It's a discipline. You got to be able to post videos. Even if I don't get 24,000 views on one video, if I get that on one video and not on another, I still got to show up day after day and not attach my value to the fact that the video has low views or some shit, you know? Contracting with other businesses in order to ensure passive income. Oh yeah. Like when I did, and really it's affiliating, like affiliate marketing, basically. Like for example, with Tej, I did her affiliate marketing, and I've done affiliate marketing with Lisa Nichols. And that's pretty much it. Okay. There's a party in LA that I just got an email about. I'm going back to LA and I'm going to go to the beach. And that is it. Okay. So you guys have given me some amazing ideas. I should probably write this down. 6 days of live to build my discipline consistency. Start with 20 days. Start with 21 days. Start with 10 days. Start with 7. And then keep going and do 6 sprints of 7 or something like that. I mean, I'm sorry. What the fuck kind of math was that? What was I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Start with whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. My daddy texted me. How did I know? Your mother has a doctor's appointment the 24th. Can you make it? Okay. Yes, I can. What is this doctor's appointment for? Okay, so yes, and then I'll go to Barbados from there. Because I think it's better to fly to Barbados from Dallas. Let me look and see. Let's see. So it won't be in LA for long. How about them apples? I'll probably go right back to LA though, because I'm feeling the weather. I'm not feeling Texas weather right now. Laugh my ass off. I'll do that. Yes. I thought about doing so. So yeah. So like, what if you did 10 sprints of 6 days? So like for 6 days straight, you go live and then you mark that sprint off. So you make 10 marks on a thing and then you go across 6. And then every single time you go live, you just mark off the 6 and then you mark off like, and just mentally box it like that. It makes it so much easy and has so much fun. I'm just going to write down what you guys said. The self-discipline boot camp. That actually I love because I think I'm a drill sergeant in my own right. Let me look at what you guys said. Live stream. So basically the live stream queen thing again, because I have a program called Live Stream Queen. How to walk in your now skills and grow forward from there. Keep the money, how to make. Okay. So the whole thing is like a lot of times you got to think about what people. So what you're saying is basically side hustle to purpose, kind of like side hustle to purpose work. Could totally be a thing. I think that's what you're saying. The YouTube class. Of course. I really feel like I feel the urge to do more live because I just feel like you're going to get, it's just something about being live. I think that I want to do a lot of stuff live now. Like I used to be in such resistance of it because I'm like, oh my God. But now I think that like if you guys came to my house and I literally leased the place so people could come. So I'm not going to just be living there like that just in case people are like, oh my God, psychos. We have cameras, alarm systems, whatever, concierge. But I literally leased the place because I was like, I just want to have people. I want people to be able to come, just like when you go to college and you can just come take these classes. Like, I think that's what I should do. What in these, Sam? Oh, that's probably the banana. I was like, oh my God, these sheets are dirty. But that's probably because I ate a banana early in bed. I've been eating a lot of bananas. Potassium. Staying motivated. Yeah, self-publishing, I can't talk about that because I didn't do it. Although I am self-published, I paid somebody to publish it for me. Makeup, everybody keeps talking about makeup. GlamU 2.0 is open. So, yeah, that's some boss-ass class. Like, it's going to be about how to come alive vibrantly across your, hell, every day, really. Every day. So that's exciting. The fact that I literally
that's what I'm talking about. Let's
do
go.
this all the time. Oh, you guys can see this. I'm turning up. Like the fact that I do this all the time and don't do this all the time for you guys, it's kind of crazy. Like always rocking the mic, always in front of a bunch of people, singing and teaching and speaking. I should totally be doing my own events. Why would I not? Isn't that crazy how we just are in complete resistance? My first event that was self-funded for my own private music was June 12th, 2016. Look at it. It was in LA. It was a private show. And we had like sound system and curtains. And it was just so fabulous. We had food catered. And like, here are the people that came to the show. And it was so amazing. I need to find the video footage. Anyway, I'm going to do more, guys. I swear. How to decide which path to go when you have several passions. I literally just pick one. Pick the lowest hanging fruit. That's what I do. So I had so many passions. And I love everything, guys. You gotta think about it. I love tech. I love everything tech, internet, mobile apps, everything tech, like all of that, right? And then I also equally love the beauty industry. I also love the personal development industry. And I love fitness. I love actually learning about health. Like, I love all the things. I'm passionate about a lot of stuff, but like, what's the thing that I do with ease that is like a no-brainer? And for me, that was hair, and that sustained me. And then as I was doing hair, I still poured into all the other passions and let them fall where they may. So, side hustle to purpose. I love lives. Me too. Oh, I wish I could meet up with you in Barbados. Really let me know which dates. Oh, Barbados. I know my dad just told me about a doctor's appointment. Now I'm like, oh gosh, I'm supposed to be in Barbados on the 24th. So now I just got to see about flying from Dallas to Barbados. How long is that flight? 8 hours? Oh. Okay, with American. Okay. So I need to go to Nassau. Okay, so that's 4 hours. Hallelujah. Okay, so that's amazing. Delta, I'll take it. So I'll be in Barbados on probably the 25th. Well, depending on my mom's doctor's appointment, I can actually go. Depending on her doctor's appointment, I could go the same day. How to decide which, oh, okay. Can you create the platform on your email list that people will keep being drawn to you about what you have to services and what time is it now? Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, I like that. 6 sprints of 6. Yes. Oh my God, my stomach is growling. I'm starving and nothing opens until 7:30. Holy fuck. So what are you saying? Can you create the platform on your email list that people will keep being drawn to you? Gloria, give me more details. What does this mean? Oh my God, my stomach is growling. Gigi's texting me pictures of her grandbaby. He looks like an old man. Why do babies look like little old men sometimes? So cute. Okay, Gloria, what does that mean? Can you create the platform on your email list? Are you saying like from a mobile app's perspective? I'm literally about to create a mobile app. I feel it. But I just haven't decided. I think I want to create one for beauty schools first and then just go down the list. Or maybe I make a makeup mobile app. Makeup for women who are not trying to be Kim Kardashian, but totally love all the essence of being fabulous. Because all my clients are like, I'm not trying to be Kim Kardashian. I'm not trying to be a drag queen. I'm always like, why are these people the people? But I get it. You don't want to feel like you have on so much makeup. Okay, here's a nail salon. Ooh. It looks like she does really fun nails too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get my nails done. This is fun. She's got all kind of little charms. Okay, Clara girl, let me come get my nails done tomorrow. So another thing, guys, if you're not putting pictures up of your business, if I cannot Google you right now, like what the F are you doing? Unless you're selling some high ticket thing that you don't even want people off the internet to come by because they need to just be energetically drawn to you because it's just so high level. Because I totally know that that exists. But in other words, like if you're in the beauty industry and you're not being Googleable, even you, Savon, for your bariatric weight loss center, like when I search bariatric or when I search weight loss and then my city, I should be able to find you. YouTube will help you do that. I was also, using Instagram. Totes, totes, totes. Okay, now my daddy wants me to do all this stuff. Okay. Gloria, you didn't come back with your thing, so I don't know. I think I'm done. I'm going to try to maybe just go to sleep. Although I can't. It's 5:55 a.m. I have some really cool stuff coming for you guys. Takes some time sometimes, but it's coming. I love every single one of you guys so much. I've eaten all my snacks because I've been home since like 11. So I've just eaten everything. I went to the grocery store and bought a bunch of stuff, and now I'm just out of everything. So I need to go back to the grocery store. Love you back. I really, really, really super love you guys. I completely started off this live stream in a bitchy mood because I was so bitchy. But now I'm great because you guys are great. And so it is. I listened to everything you guys said on the stream, taking it all into consideration. I just want to encourage you guys to just start doing whatever the hell it is that you feel like you should be doing. Learn what you don't know. Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. And yeah, just like be just committed to growth. Be committed to growth in every area, in your relationships, in everything, your body, your mind, everything. And I'm going to be continued and we'll grow together. So my YouTube, okay, make sure you guys subscribe because I'm 100 people away. I'm 100 people away from 24,000 subscribers. Yeah, 24,900. Let me go to the Creator Studio. Make sure you guys are posting YouTube videos, because if you're not, oh my God, my stomach. Do you guys hear my stomach growling? Holy. Yep, I have 23, literally, that's crazy. My channel is almost at 3 million views. Oh, my YouTube revenue, by the way, $124. Yay. I wish it was $124,000. That would be more like it. I can't even imagine. And I need to actually imagine. No, fuck that. I'm imagining $124,000 a month revenue from YouTube. A month, I'm making this a thing. Revenue from YouTube. This is literally how I come up with all my goals. When I see something and I just go, how would that feel? Boom. I'm with it. I'm totally with it. I'm totally with it. Actually, I could totally still be like doing this. Much love back. Thank you so much. Good information. I have ideas about how to, and just wanted to make sure I have enough. Yes, it could be a mobile app. Maybe you could get some type of fruits in the area. Yeah, I just ate all the, check my email. Okay, you email me, cool. Me too, 125K. Boom. 6 figures a month. I'm just energetically deciding that it's done. I think because I always kind of play small, because I always go like, what's the realistic number? Like 5 figures a month is realistic. But 6 figures, I always kind of would count myself out. And that's why I flew to Australia, because I'm like, no, I'm very much worth it. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So why not would the income match everything that I super know? You guys, it's actually insane to sit here and talk to you guys for this long. Like, what kind of lonely person am I? But not really. It's not lonely. I love talking to y'all. Like, I absolutely love it. I feel like you guys are my friends. I love you for reinforcing what should be done. Thanks, girl. You're welcome. I'm going to check your email, Gloria. My goal is 6 figures in 6 months. All right, boo. What you selling? What are you selling? And the whole thing is like, set your goals, guys, and then just show up every single day as it's already done. And then however long it takes is however long it takes. But just, set your goals and work like a mother and just keep going. Like, I want to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And I'm only at 23,900. But I'm still not going to say, no, because I don't know what's possible for me. So, I mean, like, I know what's possible, but I don't know how it'll happen. And it's not my job to know how. But you just got to do the work. And don't tell everybody your stuff, because it's not going to make sense to everybody anyway. I can tell you guys, because you guys can't talk back to me. But in general, I'm a hairstylist. Get it, boo. 6 figures, 6 months. So just to give you some guidelines, what kind of 6 figures? Like 100 grand? 100 grand divided by 6, which means you need to clock. Just say 17,000 a month. So 17,000 a month divided by 4. This is just to give you some guidelines. You need to clock 4,200 a week, basically. $4,200 a week will give you 6 figures in 6 months. Claim it. You're right, too. Like, seriously, you do. So now you know, and then you got to look at what you're offering. Like, what's the best way to get there? Is it selling some nickel and dime stuff, or is it selling more of a high-end service? Think about it. You can put 10 grand on recurring. So what's your lowest item that you sell? 10 grand divided by 20 people. That's $500. Like I literally could just do a VIP group where I work with 20 people for 6 months. Maybe I should do that. And 10 grand, boom, added to the bottom line. And it's just crazy expansive. And I just one-on-one zone in, right? That's 10 grand on recurring. And I'll still have all my other programs, and I'll still have any other thing that I'm up to. But you can do the same thing. So if you have 20 clients that pay you a subscription to come and get as much beauty services each week, at, 500 bucks. Boom. I enjoy being in your space. I enjoy being in you guys' space. I love you guys, man. I love you guys for hanging out with me and telling me all your stuff and just, we're family, y'all. I need to incorporate some products. Exactly. Totes. Totes agree. So yeah, I mean, it's a big lift, but you could do it. But you just got to literally game face. Like, that's the thing about, like, that's like if somebody quits their job and then they say, you got to do this. You got to set that number and then energetically back it up every single hour, every single day. What else? But yeah. Okay. I'm finally getting sleepy. Who says I accept? Okay. Okay, I get it. Halfway around the world for VIP day. I have 10 emails. Yikes. Okay. I need to incorporate some products. Yes. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now for real. I love you. 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 The end. Maybe I should do like a VIP group. Maybe I should do a VIP group. I think I'll do one for like 347. That's a random ass number. Literally, you can just pick whatever numbers you want. 347. No, 500. That way I only can have 20 people. It'd be small. That makes sense. Yep. This is good. I think I'm going to do that. It's not a bad idea. Okay, guys. I love you. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. If you're not on my email list, get on it. LakeishaMichelle.com. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you and enjoy this live. You're welcome, Savon. Yes, and love you too. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Peace out, guys.